Hello and welcome to another edition of BattleTech Advanced, brought to you by Commando Gaming, Strategic Gaming, brought to you live on twitch.tv at Commando Gaming 1. We're continuing our series on BattleTech Advanced version 8.1, and let's jump into it. So let's select a mission and get right into this fun. So we got a straight up battle for 2.5 skulls. Let's start out with that. Against the Capellans. You know I love to fight the Capellans. We're down to 4 mechs right now, so we're definitely dropping a little on the short side. Wildfire in the Awesome. We'll put T-Bone in the Fire Starter. And we're dropping short 1 mech, so we're going to have to play this very smart. Looking a little ghostly on the stream. See if I can fix that a little bit on the fly. There we go. A little less ghostly. I look ghostly, but not that ghostly. Alright, so we're dropping short. I mean, technically we're dropping as the game was intended to be dropped with 4 mechs, but in my mind we're dropping a little on the short side with only 4 mechs. Although if you look at the lore says Lance is 4, so go figure. But, you know, also in the lore, it's very rare that a Lance would just drop by itself on a mission. Usually there'd be at least a company on a typical mission. But, hey, it's just a game.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, let's jump in.
Alright, keep your eyes clear and watch your sensors.
So we've got an enemy force to take out, and we're dropping, and we got the high ground.
Waiting for
so
orders.
Nice. Alright, so let's push the fire starter out.
Going full throttle.
Be a little bit of a decoy. Or a rabbit, if you will. I'm trying to get the enemy to come to us. The rest of us will go for the high ground and take advantage of the direct fire nature of some of our mechs. So we'll probably take the Awesome and the Blackjack Omni, put them on the ridge, move the Hunchback down in support of the fire starter, and see if we could set up an L ambush.
Standing by.
And an L ambush is where you want to
Moving out.
get half of your forces on one side of the L and half your forces on the other side of the L, creating a crossfire. Very effective military tactic. Let's see if we can set one up here. Got the mechs in an enemy in this valley here. We want to get into a position where they're going to leave that valley,
Commander?
come towards us, and then we're going to be able to get shots into the side and rear of the enemy force while they move to close on our fire starter and our hunchback. Alright, we got a spider. Nothing too crazy yet.
I await your command.
We can actually get our fire starter in here close for
I'm
some
watching
melee
you.
on the spider. Nice way to start. Structure exposed. Nice hits on that spider.
I think I hit something good.
That should draw the rest of the enemy force out because they're going to want to help
I'm
their
here.
buddy. Alright, so we get to the top of the hill. What do we find?
Copy that, Commander.
We got a Centurion, a Trebuchet, and a Vulcan. Okay. Let's start out by hitting that
10-4.
Centurion. Definitely the biggest threat of this enemy force so far is that Centurion. So start digging into
How
that.
can I help?
Hunchback here can stay out of direct fire and bring the hammer down on that fighter as well. Nice. There we go. One enemy down.
That's one less
Just
hostile
like
on the
that.
field.
I'm receiving you.
Push up our awesome. Our awesome isn't going to be
Alright,
in position
let's
for another
move.
round. Alright, let's see how the enemy reacts. Because they're stuck in this valley. They've got a force here and a force above them. Let's see how they react to this situation. In most cases, they'll just move to close on the closest enemy force, which would be the fire starter.
Barely hit, Commander.
Alright, so this is the energy build trebuchet. The missile boat trebuchet for the most part. Ouch. Hard hit on our fire starter. Ah. Our fire starters just are not having good luck the last couple missions. Fire starter just lost its leg.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Waiting
Not
for orders.
good. Fortunately, it was his turn. So the question is, should we eject?
Good to go.
Right now, all we've lost is a leg, so we should probably eject. T-bone here.
Ejecting. I'm out of
One
here.
of the first things about BTA
I'm receiving you.
or any BattleTech mod
Move order
is
received.
sometimes we have a bias against. Let's go for a headshot here on the Centurion against ejecting,
Roger.
and that's exactly what we should be. We should have got some headshots, hits there. No head hits. Okay. Seemed like that was a head hit to me.
Talk to me.
Let's move up the hunchback
Roger.
just enough to get into this fight against the Centurion here.
Confirmed.
Solid hits. Uh-oh, that's enemy reinforcements if I've ever
I've
seen
got
one.
eyes on
Yep.
hostile reinforcements.
Hostile
heading your way.
reinforcements. Alright, so this puts us in a real bind. Because we only have 3 mechs right now. We're in a good position, but we have to take some of these enemies out quickly. Otherwise, those enemy reinforcements that are coming up the rear are going to put us in a
You
bad
just made
place.
a terrible mistake.
That Centurion in particular, we need to take out sooner rather than later.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so it's now time to bring our surprise. Da-da-da.
Affirmative.
Hey! Hey guys! We've got our awesome PPC with the PPC machine. Alright, let's go for the head here on the Centurion.
Taking the shot.
Ooh, alright. Head hit there. That Centurion's feeling it now. Here comes the reinforcement. What I need to do is switch position here between the Blackjack and the Awesome. Because the Awesome has more armor to handle these missile salvos from these reinforcements. Eventually, that's going to wear down
They're
our
banging
armor
through my
to the
armor.
point where we have
I'm
serious
here.
issues. All right, so let's start rotating.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. We get a sprint so we can. All right, we'll do that
Copy that.
because I want to keep bringing the hammer down on this Centurion while we can.
Copy that.
Alright, there we go. There goes the Centurion. I would have liked to have gotten
Kill.
more parts out of that Centurion, but the risk versus reward, now that we have two
Orders.
enemy lances coming at us, is very different.
Follow
So,
my lead.
made sense just to try to take care of that guy as quickly as we can. Let's go for a precision strike on this trebuchet.
Aye, aye.
I already have structural damage. Trebuchet can't
Take
handle
that as a lesson.
this type of firepower. It's not really designed to be a close range brawler, which is what this model was made to be. So it's a great enemy to get off the field as quick as possible. He has
Lucky
still a lot of
bastard.
firepower
That was a solid hit.
for his tonnage,
Standing by.
but he just can't handle the
Affirmative.
firepower being thrown at him right now.
Waiting for orders. Order acknowledged. Target locked.
Alright,
Guard,
there goes
a
a fair
critical
amount
hit.
of his weapons. Nice.
I'm losing armor. You've got my attention. Roger that.
That trebuchet doesn't have much left. But remember, we still have that enemy force that's out here somewhere. Yeah, we got structural damage, and we lost to AC2.
I'm losing weapon systems.
Not good. We're gonna start moving away from that enemy force, second enemy force.
Just barely dinged my armor.
Standing by. All right.
They come. Ouch.
better me than Lady Arano.
What does Lady Arano have to do with it? That Blackjack's really getting beat up here. We're
Damage
gonna have
minimal.
to move it.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
I'm receiving you. All
Go
right.
down.
Firing.
Nice hit on that
Reporting
trebuchet.
critical hit.
We need to at least take out the initial
Talk to me.
enemy force to get a good faith effort.
Aye, aye.
I don't think we're going to be able to stay for the second enemy lance. Just getting too much
Target confirmed.
damage. We drop short. You're not going to give
That
me that?
was a crit.
Come on. Okay, at least he might eject here. Let's see. Yeah, there he goes. He ejected. Alright, so if we can at least take out the initial enemy force,
Yes,
we
Commander.
should get a good faith effort. Which is kind of what I'm playing for here.
Affirmative. Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
Oh no. Ammo explosion. Alright, now we're down 2 mechs. Argue this is not worth the damage at this point. Not worth the damage at all. That was a bad luck with that ammo
Orders.
explosion there.
Moving out.
But if we're going to try to salvage this thing, we need to try to take this Vulcan out. And then we'll bail.
I'm here. Roger.
Yeah, we got some bad dice rolls here. That doesn't help.
That's a miss.
Hopefully the enemy reinforcements will target the awesome. Probably gonna have to travel after this mission.
Reporting
Do some
minimal damage.
repairs.
You've got my attention.
No way around it, really.
Copy that.
But if we can at
Punch
least
right
take
through
out
his
this
armor.
Vulcan, we can get a good faith effort. Hey, iCypher, thanks for joining us.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I do find the Awesome is a good fire support mech, direct fire support mech. That's what it's designed to do,
10-4.
and it does that very well. You can't turn an Awesome really into a brawler, and you can't really turn it into a indirect fire support mech, generally speaking. But if you use the Awesome as a direct fire support platform and not as a
could've
frontline
been
brawler,
worse.
you're going to do a lot better. That's what an Awesome is designed to be. Alright, we're trying to get rid of this last Vulcan
Orders.
so we can then bail out of this mission and get a good faith effort.
Fall in behind me.
Because we've really been hit hard on this mission.
Damn you for making me.
Good hits there.
That was a critical hit, lad.
We got an enemy lance that's coming right about here.
I'm
right
here.
Now. Alright. Okay, so. Let's do a sprint. Get
Confirmed.
some distance. I didn't go for man. Maybe I should have gone for
All
melee
right.
there. In retrospect. Alright, we at least hit on one of the PPCs, so that did more damage than if we did melee.
Critical hit, Commander.
I'm just trying to use the awesome firepower, which you wouldn't have because PPCs don't fire if you go for melee. So, a snub PPC would. So that might be a situation where you'd want to add snub PPCs
Got my attention.
to an awesome, so you can then fire during melee.
Affirmative.
We're gonna have to risk overheating here because we need to get off the
Say
field
goodbye.
here. There we go. Alright, so the engine's destroyed. Alright.
What
So
a
at
waste.
least we destroyed the main enemy force. We should get a good faith with effort here. But we can't take on that following enemy lance. We've already lost too many. Withdraw. Good faith. You gave it your best. Yep. Withdraw. See, I don't think we failed the mission. That's a misnomer. We didn't know there was enemy reinforcements that were going to pop up. But this is all stemming from the fact. Thank you, Skewed One, for stepping in as our moderator, as always. Alright, so our Blackjack needs to be rebuilt, our Hunchback has damage, our Firestarter has damage. What did we get? We got ER medium lasers, some flamers, a Gauss rifle. Some stealth armor. I mean, it wasn't a total loss. Yes, the 8T. Yes, there is a missile loadout that works decent for the Awesome, but as discussed, Icipher, the Awesome is a fire support weapon. So whether you use it with LRMs or whether you use it with PPCs, it will perform fine for you if you're using it in its defined role. And that goes for any mech. Well, I know we get lots of bots of Skewed One. That just means the algorithm is telling them that we're a pretty awesome stream and they want to take advantage of that. But as I was saying, what you want to do is use a mech in the way it was designed to be used. You can improve upon it, certainly. Oh man, this is a killer. This was a very expensive mission for not a lot in return. Not a lot in return here. Let's put on a Guardian ECM. We gotta replace our AC2. Let's put the AC2 in the torso, actually. Oh, we had armor-piercing ammo. I don't know if we have... Okay, good. We still have some more armor-piercing ammo. Let's see. Where are we going to put that? I guess we can put that in the arm. Skewed One just says he used a Jaggermech to headshot at Jaggermech 2. Well, I would say you just upgraded, right? Alright, so our Blackjack Omni is going to be out for 9 days. That's a substantial amount of repairs.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright. We're spending a lot of money on repairs right now. Alright, luckily Firestarter's only going to take a day. fire starter's really just getting beat up on a consistent basis. We're just gonna have to do a better job of keeping it evasive. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, so we're down to 1 mech right now, so that means we got a boogie. But before we travel, see if there's anything we can sell in the store to buy us some time financially. We've got this old Raven, but I like the Raven because it has stealth armor. You know, we're going to bite the bullet. We're going to sell our Blackjack, our old Blackjack. And that will buy us time so we don't have Darius complaining about the fact that we're almost out of money. I would love to step up a level, but I don't feel like we can do it yet. So let's find another 2-skull planet we can head towards. Alright, we got Judea, 22 days away. Alright, so let's head to this next planet.
Course plotted.
Hate to leave good missions on a planet, but
I've got the financial report.
yes, I know. And now Darius is going to complain about us almost being broke, yada yada yada. Alright, let's manage our tasks here. Actually pretty important right now. So 1, 4, 9, 11, and 12. Alright. This is going to get down to the wire financially. What else is new? But at least we're almost done upgrading the second mech bay.
We're almost completely out of cash.
Yes, I know. Alright. Hey, we got some good morale because our crew likes cats. That's always a good thing.
Network orders complete.
Alright, so now we have a second mech
Top-notch
bay.
work, if I may say so.
So do we have any mechs in storage? We can now... yeah, let's see. We can actually bring the Raven out. So we have more spares.
Shouldn't be long.
But we're not going to prioritize that over anything else. So we'll get we can get the Raven in the mech bay now as a backup, so we don't have to go short, which we've gone the last 2 missions. And whenever you go short, it never goes well. I should have traveled before the last mission, to be honest with you. I was being overly aggressive, and when you're overly aggressive, this game will bite you in the you-know-what. So, sounds good, Skewed One. Have you been playing any of your other games lately? On the PlayStation 5? Or do you find that you're...
Our nest egg is just about gone.
Yes, I know, Darius. We're almost broke. We got 15 days before the financial report. Come on, we're fine. Everything's fine. Alright, we should be up to 5 mechs now, at least. Okay, we're up to 5 mechs. We're only a couple days away from getting another fire starter, so then we'll have 7
Waypoint reached, Commander.
eventually. Alright. Alright, so we need a nice over-the-plate mission right now. That's not going to kick our butt. Training day, no. B team, no. Recovery. Yeah, let's do a recovery mission. Or, you know what? It wouldn't be bad to do B team mission here. Now we'll do the recovery. BT missions are so frustrating because of what you're up against. It drives me crazy sometimes. All right, so we have our other hunchback, which I actually prefer better. So let's take the Gauss rifle hunchback. So now we actually have a medium in reserve, and we're going to have a Raven in reserve. I have to tool that one out. So awesome, blackjack, hunchback, fire starter. You know what? We'll take the other hunchback, and we'll put the fire starter in lance number 2. Take T-Bone out. We'll put Bloody Doves in the hunchback. And put T-Bone in the fire starter. BattleTech firmly has its hooks. BattleTech firmly has its hooks firmly set in me again at the moment. Yeah, I mean, BattleTech draws us all back in every time. I'm a victim of that as well. So, you know, one of the benefits of BattleTech that I've found is you could just, if you have like 20 minutes or a half hour to kill, and you're like, you know, I could do a mission of BattleTech. I don't have time for any other games, but I could play a mission of BattleTech. And then, so sometimes I'll have BattleTech just kind of running on my computer. Like, let's say it's a busy day where I'm running errands, or I have some things to do, or I have some chores, and I want to take a 10-minute break. I'll go play some BattleTech and then come back, you know? So that's one of the appeals of BattleTech, is the fact that since it's a turn-based game, you can kind of just take a few minutes, play a little bit, go do something else, come back, play a little bit. Alright, are we stuck on this hill? I'm going to be upset if we are stuck on this hill. We shouldn't be. We should be able to get... Yeah, we can get down off this hill.
I'm there.
Alright. Alright, we need to see if we can turn our luck around with a nice, easy mission here.
I'm receiving you.
You're going to be focused on achieving the objective here. Alright. But I won't mind if you do some sensor locking along the way. So let's, or at least get us some vision along the way here. So we got a javelin.
Target confirmed.
Try to knock those javelins are one of my enemies that I like to take out as soon as possible, because they're very squishy, and you know, they're not amazingly overpowered mechs, but for their tonnage they can be a real pain in the butt. Ooh, an archer into an MRM 60. Excuse me, no, I don't have COVID. Now, does that archer have any armor,
Commander,
if it's an MRM 60? Because
Affirmative.
an archer can be torn up pretty quickly if it doesn't have sufficient armor.
Talk to me. Roger that.
terrain is the best armor. Well, that's true, iCypher. You definitely have to keep an eye on your terrain. And I would say evasion is your best armor, not terrain. Evasion really is
I'm
the
receiving
undervalued armor in this game. Keeping evasive is key. Yeah, skewed one. I mean, you're gonna. The trick
Commander?
is. I mean, in principle, I like the build. Don't get me
10-4.
wrong. MRM60 is pretty powerful out of a 70-ton mech. But my concern there is you're just really risking significantly getting tore up if you get out of position.
Good to go.
If the enemy flanks you, or if that
Waiting
archer
forward.
gets out by itself without any support, that could be problematic. That's my only concern. Alright, let's keep punching into this javelin. I love to get an enemy off the field quick here. Alright, good hit on
Warning,
that
critical
javelin.
hit.
So I do like the idea of the MRM60.
They got a sensor lock on me.
Yeah, I mean, you're not giving up a lot of armor for the archer. You just have to remember the archer itself is pretty squishy. So you want to put yourself in a position where you're not going to be out on an island. If you take that MRM60 and you put it behind a brawler who faces off against the enemy, so you're not the primary target for the enemy, then I think it will work well. So I don't dislike it. I'm just urging you to be cautious about how you position that mech. All right, let's do Battlelord here. I'd really like to see if we can get rid of this javelin with a lucky hit here. No. Not gonna happen. Alright, the enemy forces aren't too daunting there. We do have a crab.
I'm
I'd
here.
like to get some crab parts, actually. And it's not because I'm hungry. Which, if anybody who knows me knows that is not the case, because I am not a fan of seafood. Let's see if we can just
Fire
get
an
rid of
owl
this
weapon.
javelin real quick.
That hit something
It's
good.
normally hanging out with... Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's... as long as your
I've got your
archer
back.
is in a fire support role and not as a brawler, then I like that build.
Ready to run.
I might actually steal that build if I have a chance. I do like it quite a bit. I just
Giving you everything
think
I've
you
got.
have to be cautious about putting that archer on an island, because I think it could get tore up pretty quick. Alright, there goes the javelin. Alright, there's some fire support from the second enemy lance. That's probably guarding the secondary objective. Alright. One of my objectives for this
Under
mission
heavy fire.
is not to lose the fire starter, because I've lost the fire starter almost every mission lately. So either the fire starter is under-tonned, which I'd argue it's not,
Standing by.
or we're just having some bad luck, or I'm using bad strategy. All of those are possible. So, skewed one, I do like that build. So don't take it to mean I don't like that build, because I do. Nice hit on that second javelin.
They're banging through my armor.
What I don't like is if you try to be
Ready for orders.
try to use that. If you try to use that as a brawler, it's not probably going to go well. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get some
Location
melee
confirmed.
going on the spider.
Engaging.
take away its evasion, which is really the number one bonus of going in for melee. That really is underappreciated, because now, if we use teamwork,
Throttle up.
the Hunchback can go in and really tear a new one to the Spider, because the Spider now has no evasion.
Sending message.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Let's keep working on this Spider.
Firing.
Alright, Spider's forced to retreat. Spider with medium pulses. Alright. Alright, game on.
Talk to me.
Alright, we need to push back
Roger that.
down our Hunchback. The Spider is super evasive right now, so that's not the best target for us.
Confirmed.
But we can start working on the crab. So let's do that. Let's see. Skewed One says the main issue is needing line of sight to be effective, but it's certainly not directly on the front. Well, then
Waiting
you're
for
fine.
orders.
I think that's a perfectly good build.
Alright.
I mean, there's no perfect build in BattleTech because, let's see. Alright, let's see if we can get some impaired sensors on this crap. Let's see if we hit. Oh, we got 2 hits there. Alright, here's some more weapons fire from that other lance.
Systems holding.
Should be able to handle that. Thank you for the follows. ASM LNO and 4 Denali 1. D4
Damage
Denali
minimal.
1. Thank you for the follows.
They got a sensor lock on me.
Sometimes I understand these usernames for Twitch, and some I just have no clue about. Ouch. Alright, hard hit on our fire starter. We're gonna have to keep the fire starter evasive here. Really getting beat up as usual. Ah, there we go. Structure exposed. Now the enemy's gonna
Internal
pick
structure
on that
damage.
fire starter until it goes down. So we really need to figure out a way to be evasive with that fire starter.
Reporting heavy fire.
Yeah, Apollo FCS. If you could get Apollo FCS on that one, you're going to be golden.
Commander?
Of course, that's a ton of armor that you now have to give up. So you have to kind of think about how you're going to deal with that. All right, let's keep the fire starter evasive.
Generating a lot of heat, Commander.
Let's do a vigilance with the fire starter. And brace.
I'm taking heat damage.
You're not taking heat damage. Alright, let's see if we can bring the hammer down on this crab
Moving, Commander.
right now. Now's the perfect time for us to go after this crab.
Sending message.
We got the crab is
I'm here.
relatively isolated and outnumbered.
Affirmative.
May drop a ton of ammo. Yeah, I mean that's the big thing is you're gonna have to give up something for that
Fire in
Apollo.
all weapons.
But then again, your weapons are going to be more effective because of the targeting system, so you're probably not going to need as much ammo, so it's going to be a wash. So I think you have a good strategy there for sure.
How can I help?
Want to encourage everyone to get involved in the chat room. Please
Confirmed.
stop in, say hello, ask any questions you might have.
Aye,
Gets there on the crab there. He's about
Punched right
to
through
get
his
knocked down. Let's see if we can knock him down before he fires again. Still have a lot of enemies between us and the objective.
Light damage, Commander.
Tempted to just eject the fire starter again here. It's just always getting beat up. It should have more evasion than it does. Yes, if you're giving up a TSS missile, then switching it out for the Apollo, which would be fun. No, both cannot be there. You can only have the missile guidance or the Apollo. You can't have both. So definitely, if you find the Apollo, you should upgrade to the Apollo. That's a no-brainer.
Standing by. Copy that, Commander.
Alright, we need to get some enemies off the field here. Oh. Wouldn't you know it, I hit my own blackjack in the back.
Reporting critical hit.
I hate when that happens. Fire control, people. Fire control. I got structural damage on the blackjack. Not good.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Gotta keep this fire starter as evasive as I can.
Double time.
Let's do
Go.
this. Just trying to keep the fire starter evasive. And again, we're not going to be able to shoot here.
I got the heat spiking here.
That fire starter's got some serious heat issues. Oh, really, Spider? It's going to be like that, huh?
Reach my armor.
Ready,
It's going to be
Commander.
like that. I need to get rid of this crab, if at all possible. Ooh, nice hit on the leg of the crab there. We lucked out. Alright, we're going to get
Double
knocked
heavy hit
down.
there.
Severe damage to that crab. Good.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Blackjack Omni, I need
Move
you
order
to
received.
finish off that crab, please. I'd like to get more salvage out of
Target
this,
locked.
but we need to just take that enemy out.
That's a kill.
Not worry about it. Salvage is a luxury that you don't always have. Man, whoever's shooting those missiles at me is really the big pain in
Talk
the
to
butt here.
Confirmed.
Heat is definitely an issue on this map.
Affirmative.
No question about it.
My internals are taking a beating.
Alright, really starting to feel like this fire starter needs to be ejected. I don't think it's doing much for me now.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Don't
Yes,
feel
Commander.
like it's doing much for me at this point. Oof. It's a classic case where these light mechs that we're up against are really giving my medium mechs fits here.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna eject the fire starter because it's just gonna
I'm
keep
ejecting.
getting beat up. Now that the enemy knows it has structural damage, they're just gonna keep going after it forever. Alright. Spider goes
Oh.
after. Oh no!
Commander?
Oh
I'm hit.
no, that's not good.
Ready, Commander.
Now I only have my awesome for 10 turns. Oh, you bastard. We gotta get these bugs out of here. They're killing us. This heat is driving me crazy. I hate to do this. We're gonna do precision strike. Just try to get this spider out of here. Ah, nothing. Because now we only have the awesome for 10 more turns before we have to eject it. Oh no!
I'm receiving you.
What are you referring to? Darn it, this spider really positioned itself well. Gotta say, we have to take
Roger
the
that.
shot. I know it's a
Target
bad
confirmed.
hit percent chance, but
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative
Ah.
damage.
My armor's still solid. You've got my attention. I am moving in.
need to get rid of some of these enemies.
Roger.
There goes a javelin at least. These light mechs are really tearing us a new one. The AI is actually
One less
using them really
hostile
well.
on the field.
I don't know if they're getting lucky or if they're actually good. But they've used this spider in particular very well.
You just made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, I don't know if we can make it to the second objective. Considering we're going to lose our awesome pretty quickly. That missile boat is what's really... These missiles are really killing us here.
Standing by.
We Gotta get rid of this spider. I know the hit percent chances are low here.
Confirmed.
But he's gotta go.
Critical hit, Commander.
Ready, Commander. Moving, Commander. Sending them a
Alright, there we go. We at least get knocked down on the spider.
dealt a heavy hit there.
Darkest Walnut, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. I want to remind everybody we do have a Funko Pop giveaway, and the key component to that is giving
I'm
us a
receiving
follow.
you.
That's your minimum for entry into the Funko Pop giveaway. Alright, we gotta move towards the objective here. We
Acknowledge.
can't keep getting bogged down by that spider. He's gonna backstab me. This might be the best spider pilot of all time. He's doing an amazing. You think he would knock
Orders.
himself down there? Right, Hunchback. You need to move towards the objective and
Roger
stay
that.
evasive. They're gonna keep picking on the Hunchback with those LRM salvos.
Just barely dinged my armor.
Yeah, I knew they were going to go after the awesome computer, but we didn't have a choice.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, our awesome can
Copy that.
hopefully finish off this spider here. There we go. Thank goodness.
Good to go.
That spider gave us way
Let's
too much
destroy.
trouble. Haha. just for the heck of it, let's just teabag
Enemy
him at the
eliminated.
end.
Ready, Commander.
Alright. Let's get off this cliff.
Throttle up.
Alright, now the enemy might not have vision on me now. They have to move somebody up to get vision.
Standing by.
Alright, let's use the blackjack here to get the objective. And then what we do next is going to depend on where the evac is. Oh great, a Centurion. Okay. I guess it's not just all lights. We got a Centurion to deal with.
Get him banged up pretty good.
Talk to me.
Let's work on this Centurion.
Here we go.
Ooh, lucky hit on the weapon arm of the Centurion. And we took out the AC-10. That was very
Punched right
fortunate
through his
for
armor.
us. Very, very fortunate. I just put that Hunchback together. I don't want to lose it again. Now we got to figure out where the evac zone is.
Yes, Commander.
And that's going to dictate what we do at this point.
Got it. Full speed, no target.
We've got a ticking clock in the fact that the awesome pilot is going to be lost if we don't get him out of here quickly. Let's see. Go for a headshot on the Centurion. Maybe we'll
Engaging
get lucky.
target. Reporting critical hit.
Secondary asset has been secured.
Oh, that was the secondary. It wasn't the primary. Oh, man. Alright, so where... Oh, so we
Ready, Commander.
can't get out of here because we still have the primary objective to take out. So we've got a Centurion.
Throttle up.
Got a Stinger. Let's go for a Battlelord here. I'm hoping for is just a quick kill on this Stinger. Hetzer. Oh, great. There's that AC we have to worry about on that Hetzer.
I'm here.
You can't take a Hetzer for granted, unfortunately. They will tear you a new one. Alright, we're gonna have to keep all of our mechs evasive here on out.
All weapons are go. Scored a critical hit.
See if we can get to that second objective. Wilson.
The secondary asset is taking damage.
That's a lot of missile fire on that drill.
Got my attention.
So we gotta keep heading towards the
Copy
primary objective now.
Confirmed.
Centurion's pulled back and it's resorting to fire support now because it knows it's about to die. Dennis Mellon 12, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. These missile
My armor's
salvos
still
are
solid.
really just starting to take their toll.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, our awesome is not going to last very long. So the best thing our awesome can do is provide a distraction. Some good fire support here. See if we can't keep them distracted, but
warriors.
with the
Show 'em
awesome
what you
and our
got.
one hunchback, and then we can hopefully make it to the objective with our other two knights.
Just scuffed my bank. Ready, Commander.
Alright, punch you back. You're built for melee. That's one of the reasons I put you together, so let's take advantage of that.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
Keep that enemy force distracted. Oh, jeez.
I'm receiving
Not
you.
good. Not good. We just lost a significant
Alright,
amount
let's move.
of the armor off of that hunchback. We really need to make this Centurion go away. Let's go for the head.
Affirmative. Reporting critical hit.
Good hits there.
Talk to me.
Alright, we need to keep moving towards the objective as quickly as possible. As quick as we can
Affirmative.
in a blackjack and a hunchback. So, quickness is relative here. We at least got knocked down on that Centurion.
Take that as a...
Okay. Would have really helped if he ejected there. Centurion's back up. All it has left are LRMs, I believe. We took out the LRMs.
Standing by.
Alright, our awesome is still bleeding out.
Location confirmed. Affirmative.
But he can still provide fire support and a distraction for a while. Until he has to eject.
Ready, Commander.
Gotta take some firepower off the field here. Go for that weapons carrier.
Delta Heavy.
There we go. That helps.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Roll her down.
We forced the Hetzer to retreat. Alright, that was fortunate.
Yes, Commander.
Blackjack, you need to keep moving towards the objective.
10-4.
Got a bulldog here. Okay.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Gonna have to push through that bulldog.
Orders. Confirmed.
Hunchback, can you finish off the Centurion? That would be nice. That would be nice.
Affirmative.
There we go. Alright, that helps.
Battle mech down.
That certainly helps.
I'm too damned hot.
Trilson is going to be a real pain.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Oof. We've got
I'm
a
losing
lot
armor
of
fast. I'm here.
enemies still on the field. I've got 6 more turns of my
Double time.
awesome
Let's
here
go.
before he has to eject. Or technically 5 more turns. Alright, the Stinger needs to just cease to exist.
Copy that.
There we go. That helps.
Targets down.
Could use some help in the chat room. If you guys have any
Good to go.
suggestions, please feel free to chime in. We are
Taking a beating, Commander.
taking a beating, exactly as my friend there just said. We are taking a beating
Moving, Commander.
on this mission. Okay, got a good shot on the rear of the Hetzer here.
Coming in from behind.
Not enough. Not enough damage.
Target's an angle on me. Internal structure damage.
Alright. Blackjack, you need to make a
Moving at
sprint
full
for
throttle.
the objective. Let's do a vigilance.
You've got my attention. Affirmative.
Let's work on this bulldog.
Copy that.
Nice hits on that bulldog. Good. Blackjack has to stay
I'm taking some
evasive.
serious hits.
Has to stay evasive.
Just scuffed my vein.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Good hits on the rear of the head, sir.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got. Standing by.
Blackjack, you need to keep moving. You need to keep moving to the objective.
Confirmed. Roger.
Good hits on that.
Scored a critical hit.
Ready, Commander.
Good hits on that bulldog.
Moving, Commander.
Hunchback, can you finish off this hit, sir? That would be
Sending my
lovely. No, not enough.
dealt a heavy hit there.
Wilson's going after Awesome, which is okay.
Talk to me.
Hunchback. Need to get rid of this bulldog. Don't care how you do it.
Roger.
But you gotta leave. That's not what I was hoping for. Not what I was hoping for there. That vehicle on the other side of the objective is a real problem.
I'm under heavy fire. Damage minimal. Yes, Commander.
Oof. I got 3 more turns of this
Acknowledged.
Awesome, and then he's gonna have to go. So how much damage can he do?
10-4.
There goes a head, sir. That helps.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle removed.
Ready, Commander.
So the biggest threat to our main force is this bulldog, so let's focus down on that. Oh, come on. Come on, a bulldog doesn't have that much strength. I can't believe it's been holding out that long. Drillson's gonna shoot the Awesome in the rear.
I'm here.
Alright, Blackjack, you're gonna have to push in. To the objective. Now we've got another Drillson. Okay. Alright, one problem at a time.
Confirmed.
Orders?
Hunchback, you need to push forward so you guys can team up on that Drillson, but that's going to be next round. This round, this Bulldog has got to go away. I don't know what is going on with this Bulldog.
Giving him everything I've
It's
got.
made of adamantium or something, but ridiculously
Vehicle
OP.
down. The poor bastard. Too hot. Need to cool down.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, awesome. You got 2 more turns before you have to eject.
Coordinates received. Ugh!
Let's make the most of it. That's a good start.
Ready, Commander. Throttle up. Send me a message.
The Drillsom's getting out of melee range.
Waiting for
But
orders.
at least we kept him distracted.
Roger.
Blackjack's gonna wait around to seize the objective because we should try to wait for some help.
10-4.
Talk to me.
Alright, Hunchback. You need to get in there and help on that Drillson.
Ready to run.
You can cool down for a round.
I'm receiving you.
So actually the biggest thing the Awesome can help with for the next turn is going to be trying to wear down the armor on this Poe heavy tank.
All right.
Ready, Commander. Moving, Commander.
Structural damage on the heavy tank. Good. That's good.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
Everybody's quiet in the chat room. Is everybody feeling
Standing by.
as concerned as I am right now? Because I'm feeling concerned.
10-4.
Break some paint on this Drillson.
Copy that.
There we go. There we go.
You've got my attention.
Right. If this Hunchback can finish off this Drillson, then we're actually in pretty good shape here. Hopefully.
Roger that.
Come on. This Gauss rifle shot did not help there. You're not a master of strategy,
I'm here.
Skewed One? I would beg to differ. Alright, so we're going to have to eject our awesome here. Our pilot's
Pushing out.
about to bleed out.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
Okay. Need this Poe heavy tank to go away. Let's do Battle Lord here.
Dealt a heavy hit there. Pushing the red
I was
line.
hoping for a kill there. The Drillson's probably going to go stab the Hunchback in the back. Yep, here it comes. Luckily, the Hunchback's doing pretty good armor-wise.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Blackjack. Please finish off this Drillson.
All right.
How is that
Order.
possible? There's something going on with these vehicles in this mission that they're ridiculously over
Aye, aye.
armored. Finally, alright.
You were brave, I'll give you that much.
Okay.
Ready, Commander.
Alright. Let's see if we can finish off this heavy
Moving,
tank with some
Commander.
melee.
Take this.
No, I miss.
Whip the shot.
Alright, thank goodness with that follow-through AC shot.
Roll her down.
Hi, IMG. The Awesome had to eject because our pilot was about to bleed out. So, it didn't have a lot of damage, so it should be fine. It just, we had to eject to save the pilot.
I'm here.
So, don't worry. The Awesome is still there. We had a very nasty mission here. Very, very nasty. Alright, we're one kill away from actually succeeding in this mission. And this was a beast of a mission. Alright, there we go. Finally.
Crawler destroyed.
Oh, that was a nasty one.
Mission successful.
Yeah, IMG. We didn't suffer serious damage to the Awesome there. IMG, I'm probably going to be wrapped up in about 10 minutes or so. If you want to jump on a little early for your stream, I don't have enough time for another mission, and we've got a whole bunch of repairs. So if you want to get ready, I'll vamp until you're ready. All right. So let's see. Look at all these enemies we were up against on this mission. And they weren't even particularly good enemies. It was just a lot of them. Ooh, I'll take this energy computer. +2 energy accuracy. That would come in really handy on my Awesome. So let's grab that. Alright, we got a Centurion part. Oh, we could put together a crab. At least that helps us a little bit for our losses. The C3 Master. Yeah, that's a rare part of tech, a Skewed One. So that was great that you picked that up. All right, let's find the best component that's left. All right, I'll take a Javelin part then. Alright, Centurion, Crab. At least we could put a crab together for our trouble. Javelin, Spider, Stinger. And some components. Alright, let's see how bad it is in the mech bay. Definitely going to have to take a pause here before we take the next mission. That was nasty. But at least we got a crab out of it, which, you know, a crab is actually a pretty solid brawler if you use it correctly. It's very underrated. Yes, you're exactly right. It's a tag and gives everyone +1 accuracy IMG. All right, we're gonna need to do some repairs. What a surprise! Wow. All right, so let's look at the good first. So I could put together. Oh, I could put together a centurion and a crab. Okay, that makes me feel better. Crab, whether to downgrade extremely well. Okay, so we'll put together the crab.
That mech you wanted is back online.
And we'll put together the, let's see, the Centurion 9. Oh, I can put together a Stinger too. Oh, goody. Alright, so we'll put together the Centurion.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
And we can put together a Stinger, I believe. Let's see.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Alright, so the Stinger we're putting into storage. That doesn't do me any good. Except that we can sell it. So that'll give me some money for repairs. Alright, let's go through the mech bay. Let's work with what we can get put together the fastest. It's not going to be this Raven because it's completely disassembled. Alright, we can repair the Blackjack in 2 days. We can repair the Hunchback in 1 day. Okay. Awesome should be able to... Alright, that's 1 day for the Awesome. Okay. Don't think I can afford to get the targeting computer into the Awesome. Alright. Put in an ER small laser in Awesome. It'll be 2 days.
Right.
Okay, that's the good news. Let's look at the bad. Alright. Firestarter. Oh, it's actually only 1 day. So this is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Mainly because we picked up 2 mechs at the end of that mission. IMG, thanks for putting up our Discord. As always.
And noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Right, how bad is this Hunchback going to be? Oh, it's not that bad. It actually came out pretty good in this mission, all things considered. Could have been a lot worse.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright, so let's look at our Southpaw Centurion. Has a heavy rifle. Not a big fan of that heavy rifle. So let's take that off. It's going to cost me a day to make these repairs. It's got a bunch of rocket launchers on it. That's not going to help me. Alright. Let's put On an AC5. And actually, no, I have an ultra cannon, don't I? Yeah, let's put in the ultra cannon 5. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And then we might actually go back to putting those rocket launchers back on. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll have just enough ammo. Chemical lasers. Oh, let's get rid of those. No chemical lasers. Mediums. Okay, and that gives me just enough ammo for these enough room for 2 tons of this ultra cannon ammo. This Centurion is actually pretty solid. It's going to take 7 days to get him into the field.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
The crab is a crab. There's not much I can do with that. So we'll just have to leave him as is. Yes. So a skewed one. I'm in the. I did a pirate start. So we're gonna end up with some interesting mechs, to say the least. All right. 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. 3 days. Okay. Not as bad as it could have been. All right, we can. All right, there we go. So here we go. So now we at least have a lance put together. Let's organize everybody by tonnage, because that drives me crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We can actually can probably spend the energy getting this Raven put together now. So let's put on an ECM, Eagle probe. Stealth armor. And what do I want to do? Let's see. Let's turn this thing into a real backstabber. So let's start out with some rocket launchers, so we can go in and really kick somebody's teeth in. Oh, we still need a. Shoot, we still need a core. 8 tons. 9 tons. Let's put in a 12 core. Oh, 210 core? No, that's not enough. 240? 240, and then I really wish we had a tag, but we do not. So how about a yeah, let's make this a real backstabbing son of a you know what. Small laser, small laser, small laser, small laser. Okay. Small laser. All right, there we go. So this is going to be an interesting little build. It's going to have lots of backstabbing capabilities. Too few heat sinks. All right, just when we thought we had this thing planned out. Alright, let's take out the Eagle probe. And put in heat sink. And heat sink. And we'll buff up the armor. Alright, there we go.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, the Southpaw is interesting, for sure. You know, the biggest thing is now that we put the Ultra Cannon 5 on the Centurion, on the Southpaw, it's actually a pretty interesting mech from a damage standpoint for its tonnage. So, especially with those rocket launchers, it's definitely a periphery build if there ever was one. IMG, are you ready to take over? I've done about as much as I can do here. I don't have enough time for another mission, so let me know when you're ready. IMG is actually going to take over and give you guys 2 more hours of Battletech Advanced. In this case, he is doing the very hard Battle Armor Start. So he is definitely far braver than I am. So he started out with battle armor and a bunch of light mechs, and now he's trying to survive. So IMG, let me know if you're ready, and you can take over. He's probably in the process of getting started, so if you guys can IMG's almost ready, so IMG's going to give you 2 hours of Battletech Advanced. This afternoon, approximately 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to give you some Elite Dangerous. We're doing a fresh playthrough on Elite Dangerous, so that will be coming up this afternoon. Then tomorrow morning, we're going to have another 4 hours of Battletech Advanced, and tomorrow night, we're going to play MechWarrior 5 with all human pilots, which is a lot more fun than playing with the AI. So on that note, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you next time. I'll see you this afternoon for some Elite Dangerous. Talk to you then.